Hey, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. I am so excited because you are about to hear from two astounding, amazing women who are going to share some great information with you. So, what I want you to do is get your pen and your paper ready because in one moment we are going to start. So, get your pen and paper ready, and we will be right back with you in less than 30 seconds. Hey everybody, how are you? Good evening, good Friday evening. This is Kasha Bailey calling from Detroit, Michigan. I am so excited this evening because you are about to hear from two dynamic women who have said yes to this wonderful opportunity with Total Life Changes, and they are going to share it with you. I am so excited to introduce our first speaker, Miss Michelle, and she is going to share with you some wonderful information. She is a mother and a hard worker. She has taken Total Life Changes by the storm. She is coming to this business. She is changing lives. She has her own personal testimony of what these products and this business has done for her and her family. And she is just tearing things up and setting it on fire over here. So I am so excited and I am privileged to introduce to you Miss Michelle, an executive director with this phenomenal company. Are you on the line, Miss Michelle?
I am Miss Kasha Bailey. Thank you so much. Can you hear me? Am I coming in loud and clear?
You are coming in loud and clear. The floor is all yours.
Well, thank you, Kasha. I just want to say that I am so honored and so privileged to have you introduce me this evening and take time out of your busy Friday schedule, which I know that most people are so busy doing, hanging out and everything else. But you decided that your time was, you know, you want to give your time to us to invite to us. And I just want to thank you so much for doing what you're doing out there in Detroit, of course, my hometown, as everyone knows. So thank you so much. Thank you, Kasha. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you heard Kasha say, I am Michelle Webb, a director right here in Greenville, South Carolina. And tonight, I am going to bring to you some phenomenal information about this very unique company that has taken the world by storm. And when I say the world, I'm not talking about your city, not your state, not even the United States, but literally the entire world. Okay, so let me break something down to you. In less than 16 years, pretty much 16 years, there is one man who is a visionary, and his name is Jack Fallon. He decided that he wanted to provide high quality, all natural products that will offer immediate results and sustain wellness and a normal quality of life for people. Okay. Now, when you say immediate gratification, you know what that means, right? That means that you can feel it right now. And most of us, we want immediate gratification. That's why we do things right now. That's why we go and we press, phone. We don't even know people's phone numbers anymore. We just press dial. We just press go. We just press now. And literally everything that we do, right? So Mr. Fallon wanted to provide that for everyone. And I want to tell you, in literally short of 16 years, he has done just. I hope you have your pen and your paper, because what I need you to do is take some copious notes. Now, for those of you who don't know what copious is, I'm going to use layman terms. That means you need to take some serious notes and you need to take heed. For most of you who don't know me, I am just an average person who is really not average, but I'm going to send you and give you and gift you information. So take heed, okay? Listen, this is Total Life Changes, and we're going to use TLC for short, okay? Not tender love and care, but total life changes. Here in Total Life Changes, we tap into 8 different recession-proof industries. What is recession-proof? Recession-proof means that no matter what happens in the economy, you can literally find your niche and get rich. And it doesn't matter what's going on in the economy. These products right here that I'm going to tell you about, they can stand the test of time, okay? Because see, this company is not a here today, gone tomorrow company. These products in every country, 150 countries, okay? So now the first industry that we tap into, I'm going to tell you about is the tea. Really, the tea company, the tea industry, but tea company because we're one tea. Now it's a detox tea. Testimonials all across the world. Listen, if you look on my page, you'll see that I hashtag real people, real results, because that is exactly what we have. Listen, we tap into the health and wellness. We tap into the weight loss industry. We tap into the nutrition industry. Not only that, but the shapewear, the coffee. You know, we are grown folks, right? The sexual performance industry. I know to that, but you're going to have to wait, okay? Just be patient and strap on your bootstraps, okay? And the skincare. Hold on tight. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is our ISO tea. I know you've seen it everywhere across social media. I know that you've heard people talk about it. If you know me, you've heard me talk about it. Let me tell you how I came across the ISO tea. Back in 2010, actually, one of my children turned 18 on that day. I was diagnosed with lupus anticoagulant syndrome. For those of you who don't know, it's when your body decides that your blood is going to mutate a little bit. All the red blood cells decide that they don't want to extend their arms. They want to just hold on to one another. They decided they want to clot. So I ended up with blood clots in both of my lungs. Fast forward today, I have neuropathy, fibromyalgia, costochondritis, and also polyarthralgia. I suffer from these issues, and let me tell you guys something. It's not very pretty, trust and believe. But one thing I must say in Total Life Changes, we don't claim to cure or mitigate any diseases or disorders. Everything that we tell you is based on real people with real testimonials, and they're real, just like the one I'm going to tell you. For 5 years, I suffered from insomnia. For 5 years, I suffered with chronic pain. The pain was so serious. Listen, guys, ladies and gentlemen, it felt like I carried 5 tons of blocks on my back. But this ISO tea, guys, when I tell you, just simply drinking 2 cups of this ISO tea with my lunch and my dinner changed the game. When I tell you it changed the game, in May of 2015, Memorial Day, and I remember it just like it was yesterday. That was the first night that I was able to sleep all night long. I used to stay up with the second shifters, the third shifters, and probably the cat's meow all night long. No longer do I do that because of the 9 proprietary ingredients in here. I know you've heard some of them. Chamomile, ginger, myrrh, marshmallow, milk thistle, blessed thistle, and a few others. Feel free to look them up for yourself because this is a no-fail product. Like, remember that game show that used to say, no whammies, no whammy, big bucks. But you'll hear about the big bucks later on, okay? This right here, this will do it. So listen, this tea right here, it'll clean out your colon, your intestines, your organs. It will get you right. So listen, if you want to have a great boo-boo, you want to get rid of that intestinal sludge, You want to stop having those bad days and be cranky, no energy and all that kind of stuff? You need to detox with our flagship product, the ISOT. Oh, just in case you're wondering, there's only one. This is the real ISOT from Total Life Changes. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is our resolution. Did you make a resolution this year? I bet you didn't keep it. Well, guess what? I don't make resolutions, but I bought a resolution. Yes, I bought a resolution. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret that a lot of people don't know. A long time ago, I used to go to the bariatric clinic because I wanted to maintain my weight. Now, at the bariatric clinic, let me tell you what you get. You get, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, you get Lasix. You know what Lasix are, right? They decrease water retention. You also get Phentermine. That's right. Just in case you don't want to tell everybody, it's a secret. I'll keep it between you and I. Because, see, I've been doing hair for over 26 years. And being a hairstylist, a licensed hairstylist, you have a lot of secrets. So I'm not saying any names because I don't want to divulge anybody's secrets. But a lot of people go to the bariatric clinic. And you know it's not covered by insurance, right? So you spend a lot of money paying for that Phentermine because it decreases your appetite. But guess what happens every 4 to 6 weeks? You turn around and you gain that weight back. They also give you B6 injections. They also give you HCG drops. Yes, but guess what? Here at Total Life Changes, TLC, we offer that. But for a little of nothing. This right here, guys, is gastric bypass in a bottle. OMG. This is the first product I actually tried. Because, see, for my neuropathy, the doctor put me on some medication. I'm not going to say the product name or the prescription name, but he did. And in 2 weeks, I gained 17 pounds. Now, of course, some of you don't know me, but my taste is a little bit expensive. So I bought some jeans and I refused. And let me tell you guys, I refused to go out and buy another pair of jeans. So I made a phone call to my hometown of Detroit, which is also the hometown of TLC, the birthplace of these awesome and amazing products. And guess what happened? A friend of mine, she said, listen, I have something for you and I'm going to send them to you. But what I want you to do is you're going to take them. You're going to lose that weight and you're going to send them back to me. Now, me being a good friend, and of course, I thought she was too. She said, well, I'm going to send them to you. They're going to work, but I need you to send them back to me. I'm thinking, wait a minute, we're friends, right? We're girls, right? Why do I need to send you these drops back? Can't you just buy some more? She said, listen, honey, this is personal. I need you to send me my drops back. I said, what if they don't work? She said, they will. Ladies and gentlemen, she overnighted this bottle, not this bottle, but she did overnight me a bottle of resolution drops. When she did, I remember it was 2 weeks because, see, I watched Scandal and I watched 2 episodes. When I tell you the watch dropped like a lady in the bar, dropping it like it was hot. The weight dropped and I literally went to the bottom of my steps where I have a long length mirror. I put those jeans on and I thought that I was 21 all over again. Don't get it twisted. I'm really 25, but don't you tell anyone. But that's how I felt. I mean, I put those jeans on. I got on the phone and I called her. I was like, oh my gosh, girl, I have dropped this weight. I have dropped this weight in a meeting. I was appalled. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I got to tell her that I dropped this weight. I didn't just drop the 17 pounds, but I dropped 19.2 pounds. Now, that part, okay? So listen, I don't know about you, and I don't know how many resolutions you made, but this is the resolution that you need to get, okay? So next on the list is the Nutriverse. See, I'm going to take you back just a little bit. The ISOT detoxes. It takes out everything that your body doesn't need. Okay. But while it takes out the things that it doesn't need, you lose a little bit of the things that your body does need because the ISOT allows your body to work the way that it's supposed to work. Okay. I need you to remember that. Okay. Listen, next is the Nutriverse. The Nutriverse replenishes and nourishes your body. these are designed to work together, okay? When you take the NutriBurst, you take 1 tablespoon, guys. 1 tablespoon is equivalent to 10 salads. Now, I'm no rabbit, but I would definitely rather drink 10 salads than eat 10 salads. As my business partner, Elite, says, yes or yes, okay? So, you want to know what's in here? 22 phytonutrients. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you look up Dr. Oz and you look up phytonutrients, he brought a doctor on there who discussed regaining weight and why people yo-yo diet. The first thing that doctor said was, people do not have enough phytonutrients. Guys, if you're wondering why you keep gaining weight when you so-called diet, it's because you aren't putting the vitamins, the nutrients, the minerals, the amino acids, the 22 phytonutrients that we have in here, you aren't putting that back into your body, and your body needs that. Listen, if you take a multivitamin and you get it from, I'm not going to mention those stores' names because I'm not a hater, okay? And I want to be able to congratulate you when you get your first bottle of NutriBurst, or if you're still drinking your NutriBurst, okay? So listen to this. Multivitamin, your body only absorbs 5 to 15% of that. And your body doesn't even break that down. Your waist eliminates it. But this right here, 98% absorption rate. I'm just going to be totally candid with you guys. Taking this NutriBurst, I couldn't even get out the bed. I was bedbound. I was couchbound because of all the chronic hereditary diseases that I have. But let me tell you, without this NutriBurst, I would still be in the same place I used to be. But once I take that shot of NutriBurst, I am up, out, and on the go. This is your vacuum. Wash the windows, pick up the kids, stop at the dryer, the laundromat. This is all of that wrapped up in a bottle. I promise you. You want to get yourself a burst. And not only that, you want your kids to get this NutriBurst. Oh, let me tell you a short story because I love to tell people this story. I have a business partner named Shanita Foster. Her husband is a retired NFL player. This is so true. I promise you. She has a daughter. They call her Boss Hog. Story short. She decided she wanted to be a flyer. And anybody who knows anything about cheerleading, she wanted to be at the top of the pyramid. But because of her weight, she couldn't. So she likes to eat, right? But she was also scared of the dark. I need you to follow me now. I'm trying to paint a picture for you guys. Listen, she took her to the doctor, but she didn't want to put her on anything so she could lose weight, right? So she said, well, since she's a night eater and she likes to snack a lot, why don't you, since she's scared of the dark, when she asks for a snack at night, why don't you give her the snack at nighttime? And while she's eating, turn off the lights, right? So guys, they decided that she'd give her a little applesauce. She turned the light out on her. Guess what? Boss Hog was still eating. She didn't flinch. The lights went out and she kept on eating. There goes that plan. So what Shanita did was take this NutriBurst to the doctor and told the doctor about it. And the doctor looked at what was in it and said, all natural, organic, chemical free. Go ahead and give it to her. It won't harm her. So what she started doing was putting a little bit of NutriBurst in her orange juice every single day. Every single day, guys. Because if they're 5 and up, they can drink the NutriBurst. We actually have a fundraiser for that. But I'll save that for you for later. Get back with the person who sent you to watch this and they'll tell you all about it, okay? So, lo and behold, as time went on, you don't really pay attention to your kids because she has like 5 kids. So she don't really pay attention to them, right? All of a sudden, Boss Hog comes running in the house with a piece of paper like, Mommy, Mommy, Mommy. She's like, what, Boss Hog? She said, I made it. Boss Hog became a flyer. She lost enough weight to make it straight to the top of the pyramid. Why? because of this NutriBurst. Now, I don't know about you guys, but 1 tablespoon of NutriBurst to help fight childhood obesity. What kid do you know that wants to sit up and eat a bunch of salad? None that I know of. So let me move on to the chaga. Now, because your time is valuable and I value your time, I'm not going to get into all of the over 40 products that Total Life Changes carry, but I do want to encourage you to look up chaga, C-H-A-G-A. I take this every single day. This helps with your autoimmune system. Now, when the barometric pressure changes and it's getting ready to rain or any of those type of things, my knees start to swell up. But since I've been taking this chaga, OMG, this is the fight to kill everything. Listen, if you know anyone who has joint inflammation, this is known for the overall restoration of your organs. Just Google chaga, the Siberian mushroom. You need to Google it and then let me know what you think about it. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the NRG. How many of you know people who are on the Red Bulls, Monster drinks, 5-hour energies, or people who are cranky, got bad attitudes? You name it, all of that. Or what about those people who are premenstrual? Men, come on. I know that you have a girlfriend, a mother, a next door neighbor, your auntie's cousins, sisters, twice removed, all of that. If you know a woman, you need to put her up on the NRG. If you have a second or third shifter that you know, you need to hit them to the NRG. If you know someone who just simply has a nasty attitude, get them on this NRG. Let me tell you what it does. It turns down your appetite and turns up your energy. Listen, I'm just going to be transparent with you guys. I suffer from anxiety and depression. There are just some things that your prescriptions can't do. But there's a whole lot of things that the NRG does. I started taking this NRG and it got me up and going. When my get up and go got up and went, I got up and got some NRG. NRG stands for natural raw energy. And when you say it fast, it says energy. That's exactly what I got. So listen, it has B6, B12, zinc, magnesium, and chromium picolinate. When I used to work out, I took chromium picolinate. And if you go and look at any type of nutritional, anything that's designed to help you lose weight, look at the back of the bottle. It's going to say chromium picolinate. That's what's in here. And it helps you to burn 300 to 600 calories. You want to lose weight? You want to feel great? Grab a bottle of NRG. And you need to grab it quick because you will not continue to hold that weight on you. I'm telling you, I take it every single day. Now listen, we have one of the sexiest coffee lines there is. We have the cafes, the mochas, the lattes, but what we are known for is our flagship coffee, which is the Delgada. I do have a disclaimer though. I do not drink coffee. I am not a coffee drinker. Everyone knows that. But this Delgada right here, yeah, I did want to make sure that it didn't fall. This Delgada. The Delgada is going to get you. So just look out for it because this Delgada is everything. I have had friends like Fadia Thompson, who lost 6 pounds in 6 days. I lost 6 pounds in 7 days just on the Delgada alone because it's a detox coffee. You definitely want to get your sexy on with the coffee. Why go and drink coffee that's not going to help you? I don't know about you, but that's how I feel. Now, let me tell you something about the skincare. Do you know anybody who has skin? I'm just saying, I have skin. You have skin? Let me tell you about this emu oil. The E in emu stands for everything. I put it in my hair. I put it on my face because I have eczema, and eczema runs in my family. Not only that, I put it on my knees when they hurt. It penetrates 7 layers deep and it's equal to 2 Motrins. I don't know about you, but why grab Motrin when you can grab the emu oil? And now I don't know how true this is, but I've been told, and so I've heard, that Michelle Obama, Beyonce, and Oprah Winfrey contribute emu oil to their beautiful skin. And I've been told that I have some beautiful skin myself. So even if you don't know them, you do know me, right? Yes or yes? Exactly. So trust and believe that this emu oil, if you wear a weave, if you wear a wig, and you want those edges to grow back, you need to get a bottle of emu oil. Trust and believe this is what you need. Not only that, but when's the last time you bit your tongue? You want to put some emu oil on it. When's the last time you had a toothache? You can put some emu oil on your gums. When's the last time you had heartburn? Go ahead and ingest it. You'll be just fine. I promise you, I really do. Not only that, let me tell you something else. It's the weekend, right? Listen, we grown, right? Some of you are married and some of you are trying to get married, right? I need you to paint this picture. Grab a red light bulb, okay? Get ready and get set. Because it is so time to jump into the R. Kelly bump and grind season. This season lasts a lifetime, though. Okay? It lasts a lifetime. Some people call it the Marvin Gaye era. When is that era? Whenever you have your love and strike up. This is not for the people who need it. This is for the grown and sexy people who know how to add a little pizzazz and a little bit of zest to the bedroom. You know, when you want to tap out, tap out, tap, tap out, tap out. However that song goes, it really doesn't matter how you sing it. The bottom line is how you do it, okay? So, you want to send the kids away? Send them away. Love and strike up. It works pretty much like none other. There are no side effects like those other things you see on TV. And we won't call any names again. Remember, I'm no hater, right? So I'm going to fly through this right quick just so we can get to the end of this. But listen, women, you can hit your peak multiple times. Some of you have had that surgery, remember, and you just can't keep that moisture going. But listen, I have a business partner and her husband says that he went out and bought an extra raincoat. He bought an oar. He bought a rowboat. Maybe he didn't go buy it, but he definitely felt that he needed to, right? Exactly, because it increased her libido. It increased her moisture. Listen, guys, this is really serious. It works up to 72 hours, and it works within an hour. This works within an hour, and it lasts 24 to 48 hours. Listen, this is not even just for the older guys. I had a guy who was going to Miami. He told me, hey, I need to get a couple of those because when I get to Miami, I plan on tapping out. Once he realized I had a 6-pack, he bought all 6. Figure that, right? Now, listen, I'm almost done here. I just want to let you know that I was in a previous company, right? And I did awesome and amazing. You know, for those of you who want to shift, lift, and gift, we have the best garments in the industry. There are no bones. There are no wires. There is nothing. Remember, I used to sweat my edges out trying to get you into those garments. I'm not doing that anymore. So what I want you to do is get back to the person who sent you here to watch this so that you can get your sexy garments. They're very, very, very sexy, okay? That's what I want you to do. So listen, you've heard about our fabulous and amazing company. You've heard about our CEO, which now we call him our CVO because he's the Chief Visionary Officer of Total Life Changes. But hold on, I have one more surprise for you. I want to tell you about someone who is going to tell you about the money. Listen, it's not just about the outcome here. It's also about the income. I want to introduce to some and present to others this awesome and amazing woman who I call my right hand. Her husband, I call my A1 since day one, because he and I have had the longest year together, and we are doing some phenomenal things in South Carolina, okay? Let me tell you something. Today, they celebrate their 10-year anniversary, okay? When I tell you these two are one heck of a superpower couple. And this woman is my sister in business. She's also my success partner. She's also my friend. And I am going to bring her to the platform so she can tell you how lucrative this unique business is when you turn around and introduce other people to these awesome and amazing products. So I like to bring to you Tamara Pierre. Tamara, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
You are coming in loud and clear, sis. I want you to go ahead and take it away.
Hello, everybody. I'm super fired up and excited and honored and privileged to be joining you this evening. Before I go right into the compensation plan, I want to just give it back to my sister, my friend, my business partner, my South Carolinian sister, Miss Michelle Webb, who's tearing up the market there in Greenville, South Carolina. I take my hat off to you, and I'm going to see you at the top, sister. Now, I want to get into telling you about this wonderful income that we got here. But first, let me give you just a little teeny bit about me, so I'm not a stranger coming to you. I am a mother of 6 beautiful children. Like she told you, I'm celebrating my 10th wedding anniversary today, and my husband is sitting here beside me, cheering me on as I go. We've been together for 16 years, and he's been active duty military for 18, and our journey has been a very long one. And I, as a wife and mom, he afforded me the privilege to be able to stay at home with our children. But I wanted to be able to contribute because he puts his life on the line for us every single day. And I felt it was my responsibility to help my family. So I looked into the industry. Long story short, TLC found me. It was the right place, right time. I saw the products. I knew I had something that was powerful and that could change people's lives. Didn't even know what the money was attached to it. I saw what the products were, and I said, I'm in. Fast forward 17 months later, here I am. I'm an executive director, and the income opportunities are phenomenal. So I'm just going to get right into it because I value your time. Our compensation plan has been ranked the #1 in the world. Not your city, not your state, not your neighborhood, but the #1 compensation plan in the world. It has birthed the #1 female network marketer, Miss Stormy Wellington, who happens to be my success coach. It has birthed the #3 network marketer in the world, Mr. Kenny Lloyd, who happens to be our North American Vice President of Sales. So when I'm telling you that the income is real over here, it's absolutely real over here. Mr. Jack Fallon said he was going to pay us 5 ways, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ways. No, most of us go to work, we clock in, we clock out, we get paid for the hours we were there one way. You don't go to work, you don't get paid. Mr. Fallon said, I like variety. I'm sure most people like variety too. Let me give them a variety of different ways that they can get paid. 5 ways. First way you get paid over here in Total Life Changes is retail. When you first join the vision, which is Total Life Changes, you get a free state-of-the-art e-commerce website. No maintenance fees. The company takes care of shipping. You simply send your customers to your website. They pick and choose the products of their choice. The company ships them their product, and they ship you your check. And we get a 50% commission over here at Total Life Changes. Now, I don't know if you heard me, so I'm going to say it again. 50%. I've been in the network marketing game for about 3 to 4 years. And when I tell you 50% is absolutely ridiculous, I've never seen it. I dare somebody to come and try and copy it. There's only one TLC comp plan. That 50% right there is real. So let me give you an example so you can understand what I'm saying. Let's say I'm your customer. You send me to your website. I decide I want to buy a multiply tea, $44.95. Now the point volume attached to that is 40 points. The company is going to keep 20 and they're going to give you 20. So 50%. I consider that an actual partnership. I thought that was absolutely, absolutely phenomenal. The second way we get paid is our fast start bonus, another 50%. Mr. Jackson Fallon said, you know what? We are a partner. We are partners. This is a partnership. I keep half, you keep half. So 50% commissions on all packages. Each person you personally sponsored into the vision, they come in it. So let's say I come in at the 1675 package, which is 1,500 points of inherent or life changes. Because it's a partnership, 50-50. He keeps 750, you make 750 straight out the gate. Absolutely, absolutely phenomenal. Third way we get paid, residual. Now, this is the money right here that I call the Energizer Bunny money. This money keeps going and going and going and going, week after week, month after month, year after year, for you doing something one time. We have what is called a hybrid binary over here. And it just simply means two. You need one person on the left team, one person on your right team. Now, I've been a part of companies where you had to build 7 deep, 10 wide, just to break certain parts of the compensation plan. Mr. Fallon said, you know what? I'm going to keep it simple. 2 people unlock the binary. You get a left team and you get a right team. You get 10 to 25% of the group volume that your team creates on the smaller side. So, for example, let's say me, I join you and I go out and I do, I make $1,000 on the binary. And then somebody like my husband, Mr. Elite Pierre, he's a powerhouse. He goes out and he joins you and he goes and he makes 2,000 points on the binary. Well, because I'm your smaller side, you'll get paid 10 to 25% of my $1,000. Now, every Thursday at midnight, the company's going to take the snapshot. So you want to make sure your team and y'all out there, y'all working, take that snapshot, 10 to 25%. But here is what I love the absolute most about this compensation plan. When I heard this, I was like, he can't be serious. Like, as if the compensation plan couldn't get any better. He said, you know what? Because you're out there working and you're sharing my vision and I appreciate you as a partner, I'm going to give you a check match. I said, what? He said, yeah. I said, man, that's awesome. 50% on all personally sponsored people that you introduced into the vision. Now, I hate to say opportunity because this is not an opportunity. This was his vision and I saw it with him. So I partnered up. So let's say, for instance, I said in a previous example, I went out and I did 1,000 points on the binary. Because you introduced me, you get 500. But it get better. It's so much better. And I couldn't believe that he was just so generous. He said, you know what? Because you're working so hard, we have what's called a second generation check match. Now, I'm going to go out and I'm going to introduce people into the vision. And they're going to introduce people into the vision. Well, all the people that I introduced to the vision, mind you, you never met them. This is me working. Everybody that I introduce into the vision, you're going to get 10 to 50% on the work that they do as well. Every week, every week, every week. I was like, wow, that is absolutely phenomenal. Fifth and final way we get paid, ladies and gentlemen, is our lifestyle bonus. When you reach the position of national director, Mr. Fallon said, you have worked so hard, I just want to give you some whatever money. This is what we call the whatever money. $1,500, consider it your corporate expense account. You can do whatever you want with it. If you have a mortgage that needs paid, if you have a car note, if you don't have a car note, if you have tuition, if you have student loans, if you want to put it in the savings account, if you're working towards your credit, whatever you want to do with it, Mr. Fallon said, it's yours to do with. You don't have to worry about a pink Cadillac or a silver Bentley or BMW you really can't afford. And if you don't meet the qualifications, they come and take it. That's not what this is over here. He said, you worked hard, you get to keep it. So I am excited about the opportunities that are over here in Total Life Changes. It is absolutely phenomenal what he has done with this company and with this compensation plan. It affords the average person, an amateur in the business, to be able to change your family tree. So I leave with you with this. Every time I hear or I attend an event or I hear this presentation, I know in the room there are 3 sorts of people. We run into them all the time. Number 3 is a customer. That's somebody who says, you know what, I really believe in what the products can do, but I don't necessarily think that the opportunity is for me. And that is all right. We love you because the backbone of our company is built on customers and testimonies from our products. So we welcome you, and we say welcome to the TLC family anyway. Number 2, that's an affiliate. That's somebody that wants to try it out, see if it's a fit, want to dip my toe in, and maybe it might work, maybe it might, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. We welcome you too. Welcome to the TLC family. We need everybody. But then we run into number 1s. And number 1s were like me and my husband. When we saw the opportunity, we knew that we had an obligation to change people's lives. But not only that, we were pure entrepreneurs. It was like, we have pure goal here. Let's start building a legacy. And we came in at the biggest investment our belief can handle. So I challenge you. I challenge you to get back with the person who sent you to this webinar and get with them about what belief you have in this company and what investment you can make. We have packages ranging from $100 all the way to $16.79. But if your belief is bigger, by all means, go as big as your belief can handle. Now, if you decide to partner with us in business, I would like to let you guys know that you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Every night, same place, same time, we do these webinars. So you can tell your people to come on and watch the presentation. And all you have to do is send them our way. We have a gentleman who is going to be presenting the information tomorrow evening, who is a father of 5 kids. And because of his yes, this industry was able to retire him. Mr. LeDerrick Williams is going to come, and he is going to deliver the business. And when I tell you he knows the business, he knows the business. If this industry retired him, trust and believe he's going to be able to deliver the information in a way that everybody can understand. So I just want to thank everyone for coming out and sharing my 10th anniversary with me, coming out, listening to the information. I hope that you heard something that could change your life, and I welcome each and every one of you who decide to partner with us to the top. You may now leave, ladies and gentlemen. Peace and love.